Hey, what's up? It's Max. I'm here with Coach Hurley from Arizona State. I got some questions for you. I hope you're ready.
Absolutely. Let's go. Let's do
Okay.
it.
What do you look for in guards when you're recruiting them out of high school?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of things that go into that. I like a competitive spirit, a competitive drive that you could see that's visible, and a passion for the game and getting better, and then good defensive capabilities. You want a guy that's going to fight and battle on defense, and then an unselfishness. You want a guy that could could pass, could get you in the offense and share the ball and make everyone better.
What secrets has your dad taught you that enable you to be like the best coach out there?
Well, I just you got to work at it, and just being around the game really my whole life since I was able to walk. It's been a unique ability to see what he does and see how much passion he has for it, and to learn and pick up things and develop your knowledge of the game.
What do you like better, coaching offense or defense?
I was always a pretty tenacious defensive player. I took a lot of pride on defense, but just from playing under Coach K and my experiences in the NBA, I really enjoy offense. And so I watch a lot of professional basketball. There's a lot of professional influence in what we're doing at Arizona State. With how we score. Last year we were the top scoring team in the Pac-12.
It's crazy. What are some unusual stats that you as a coach like to pay attention to?
There's a lot of things. We talk about deflections.
Yeah.
Okay, it might be an underrated thing that doesn't show up in the box score, but the more active you are on defense, and you could lead to a steal and a turnover and a basket the other way. So we talk with our players a lot about that.
There's also like some stats that can't be measured, like how vocal you are and stuff like that, right?
Well, yeah, you like to see guys that have charisma, personality when they play. They love to play, and they're unselfish with communication. I think communication can be developed on practice if you're emphasizing it. So when we're in practice, we're asking our players to communicate and talk to each other.
Yeah, it's really important. So you are the all-time assist leader in college basketball. How do you teach someone to be such a great passer?
Well, it's years and years on the playground of developing instincts and having an innate unselfishness when you're playing, and then you have to play with Grant Hill and Christian Laettner, and that helps a lot. Staying 4 years helps in today's day and age. Some of the best point guards move on to the NBA very early, so that's probably why I still have the record.
It seems like the age of 4-year great passing point guards is over. It's kind of sad, right?
Well, there are guys that come in that have that ability and do that. Certainly, there's been influence from other more score-oriented point guards, but you'll see it come back, and there are always players that come into the game that think that way.
Do you think that anyone will ever break that record of 1,076 career assists in college?
I hope so. I hope for you always hope that the future is better for the next generations that follow you, and hopefully someone will perform at such a level and have enough games under their belt, which means they stay in school for a while and they go to the Final Four a few times, and then they'd have a chance to do it. It'd be great.
You're one of the most successful college basketball players, and then you have this amazing second career in coaching. If you could go back and do anything differently, what would you change?
I probably would have gotten to coaching sooner. I got into coaching a little bit late in my late 30s, so but I've enjoyed every year. It's been a blessing. It's really, I feel like what I've meant to do, and I have so much passion for it, and it's nice to see that I could have an impact on the guys that I'm coaching now.
If you could go back in time and talk to your 14-year-old self, because I'm 14 right now, what would be some of the stuff you would say?
I don't know. I was very stubborn. So just keep your eyes open, ears open, listen. You're not perfect, so you could be somewhat of a perfectionist, but you're going to make mistakes and learn, and that's what being a young person's all about, and just being more willing to admit that you're not going to do everything right.
Do you think that early season games matter as much given the emphasis of the NCAA tournament?
I think that if you're in a close range of teams that are competing for a couple of spots in the NCAA tournament, that the work that you do at this time of year, when they examine your whole season, does have an impact. I think because we were so good last year and had so many high-quality wins in non-conference. It helped us get in the NCAA tournament. So we certainly take every game very seriously and hope to get better as a team every time out.
How do you like guard Lou Dort?
Yeah, Lou is a fierce competitor and very explosive. You know, one of the best athletes that you'll find, just with his speed and his explosiveness, his jumping ability. He's got a great mind too. He's a very, very competitive guy. So, you know, he's got an unbelievable future ahead of him.
Some experts are ranking him as high as James Harden was back when he was here. What do you have to say about that?
Well, I mean, he's going to have a lot to do to reach those heights where James was, and certainly he's got the physical talent. If he keeps working on his game and getting better, who knows where he could take it. And you know, you don't average 22 a game where he is right now as a freshman by accident. Jeez, that was tough. Who did that? Who shot that? Gross. You don't like him? What happened?
You're cut from the team. Do you feel like the key to success this year will still be inside play and defensive intensity?
Yeah, I mean, we're way better on defense than we were last year. We have more athletes and we have bigger players now. Last year we were more guard-oriented, but we still have some good guards, but we're pretty balanced. You know, we have good balance. We got inside game and a perimeter game, so it's good. And then we could also defend at a way better level than last year.
How did you manage your emotions as a player? Because I know, like, for a player like me, sometimes I'll get upset when I'm out there, but I have to just kind of keep calm.
Yeah, you never want to show your opponent weakness. So if something's frustrating you, you don't want to let your opponent see it. So just trying to be real stoic and still enjoy what you're doing and express yourself, but to be more under control, I think gives you a better chance to perform at a more consistent level. I struggled with that, you know, early in my college career. I would complain or feel bad if I missed a shot or I had a turnover or if a ref made a call I didn't like, and I was able to get that under control as I got matured and got older.
How do you feel about this Mississippi State matchup?
Well, it's if you watch them on tape, and you know, they're certainly very athletic. They have very talented team. Again, team that could score very quickly in the open court. So we have to do a good job getting back on defense and protecting our basket. It's going to be a key to the game. But they're a legitimate top 25 team, and they returned their whole team from last year, and their team last year won 25 games. So they're a legit team.
So thanks so much, Coach. That was great.
No, I enjoyed it. Anytime. We got to do it again.